I noticed you have 2 to 2:15 p.m. this afternoon blocked off. In my calendar? Yeah, 15 minutes to, and I quote, "Roses are red, violets are blue, you look like a snack, time to go make one, boo." That's to remind me to take a break because sometimes wait, why are you looking at my calendar? Curious as to how effectively you're using company time. Seems like a waste of valuable work hours to me. You seem to block off a lot in your calendar. Time blocking helps me stay on track and focused during the day. I would say it makes it very challenging to schedule meetings with you. I wouldn't think to block off my own calendar. Well, if I don't prioritize my time, then someone else will. And the latter isn't always the most effective use of my working hours, as long as you aren't wasting company time. Right, and in the spirit of not wasting any more of our valuable work hours, I've gone ahead and blocked visibility of my calendar from you. Toodaloo. I'm gonna take the afternoon off. I'm really not feeling well. Well, there's no need to take the afternoon off for that. What do you mean? You work from home. Sick days are only for in-office employees, and even then, they can just work from home instead. If I'm sick, regardless of my work arrangement, I'm entitled to take time off to get better. But it doesn't count if you work from home because you can just be sick and work. I am not able to work if I'm ill. I require that time to rest and recover. Yeah, that's not how it works anymore. You wanted to work from home, and this is part of it. What are you looking for? A communication stating the sick leave policy change that you speak of? There wasn't one sent out. Oh, no problem. I will just send this email off to HR to clarify what you're saying. Well, there's no need to do that. Oh, it's fine. I've already sent it and I CC'd you as well for visibility. Oh, that was fast. This email really wasn't necessary. Sounds like HR might be calling you to connect and ensure you're aligned with the company sick policy. You better pick that up. I'll see you tomorrow. Toodaloo. I can see that you have stolen 14 minutes of company time already today. Excuse me? You have browsed 4 websites that are not directly correlated to your job, and you were static on your device for 8 minutes in a row. What is going on? The company has installed tracking software to monitor your mouse clicks and device activity. Is that even legal? We are allowed to monitor the use of systems to maintain security and ensure compliance with our policies. So you don't trust your employees, is what I'm hearing. What were you doing for 8 minutes during your paid time? I was actually writing out a step-by-step project plan to better assess the time required for each milestone. I prefer pen and paper. And the websites? Likely researching the positive impacts of trust and workplace autonomy. Some benefits being increased job satisfaction, employee engagement and motivation, improved employee retention. It helps encourage innovation and creativity, boost productivity, creates a culture where employees feel more valued. Tracking monitors allow us to better understand our remote employees. Sure, it is a good thing. I do believe that you believe that. Toodaloo. We have this time together to discuss your performance review. Yeah, I'm excited to get into it. You received a 3 on your review this year. 3 out of 5. Oh, that doesn't sound good. No, that is good. It means you have met our expectations. Okay, what would a 4 be? That would mean exceed expectations. It is reserved for those who go above and beyond in their role. Only 6 employees are allowed to receive a level 4 each year. And then what would a 5 be? Oh, those don't actually exist. We aren't allowed to give out 5s. Ever? Never. It is forbidden for managers to do so. Then why does the scale go up to 5? I'm not really sure. Perhaps to remind everyone that there's always room for improvement. That makes sense. We wouldn't want anyone thinking they're doing more than enough in their role. Your lack of availability has become an issue in your role. My lack of availability? Yes. I am unaware of any time I've not been reachable other than during my PTO last month. Can you provide examples? Yesterday, I called you at exactly 8:46 p.m. with no answer. Last Tuesday, I called you 4 times between 7:22 and 10:44 p.m., all going to voicemail. Shall I go on? Just to make sure we are both clear here, you are telling me that my lack of availability outside of my working hours has become an issue within my role? Your hours of being reachable do not have a start or end time. They do, as I have working hours and all business is taken care of during that window. Anything communicated outside of these hours is received the following business day. We believe in team players here. That sounds like an overtime league, which I certainly have not been drafted to. Your lack of responsiveness will be an issue if you plan to stay at this company long term. Not a corporate threat. What are you so busy typing out? I am taking very detailed meeting notes to include in a follow-up email with yourself and others who may find this communication receipt insightful. Anything else you'd like to add? No, I didn't think so. Toodaloo. Why am I so stressed? Let me read this over again. See the attached file. Why does that sound funny? That's a word, right? Not a big deal. It's just an email. You send emails every day. Send. Hey, yeah, so would now be a bad time to tell you that you didn't attach me? Oh, fuck. I saw you decline the invite to our company's social hour on Thursday. Yes, I won't be able to attend. And why not? It begins at 7 p.m. and I finish work at 5. It is a team building social hour. It is not part of your day job. Well, team building for the purpose of a cohesive working environment to meet department goals is technically work. If the event were to fall within my working hours, I would attend. That is ridiculous. So hanging out with your coworkers is now work for you? In this context, yes. Are you open to moving the event up to the last hour of the workday? I imagine more people would be able to attend, which would help us to achieve the overall goal of the social hour. We have meetings and work to do. I'm not taking an hour away from everyone's day. I guess it comes down to a matter of priorities. I could say the same for you. Clearly this job doesn't matter much to you. It certainly does between the hours of 9 and 5. Toodaloo. With Jane being gone from the company, I will need you to take on a few of her tasks. Oh, are we not filling that role? The company has yet to make that decision. So this is likely a full-time absorption of responsibilities? Likely, yes. With the exception of my title and work agreement remaining the same? Correct, no changes will be made. Is there a reason the company isn't filling the role? It encompassed quite a lot of responsibility from what I observed. The company is able to save quite a bit of budget this way, having her role dismantled and distributed amongst existing employees. All in the spirit of work smarter, not harder. Right. That is something we should all be implementing. In which case, no. Pardon me? In my existing role, I am not able to take on these additional tasks. My position has already expanded so much since I was brought on that I will be setting up a time for us to review my current compensation to have it better reflect my contributions. Work smarter, not harder, right? Toodaloo. Why is your calendar blocked every day from 12 to 1? Oh, that is my unpaid lunch hour. What if I need to schedule a meeting with you then? If there's no other time to meet, I can certainly look at adjusting the hour I take that day. Or you could be like the rest of us and work through your lunch hour on busy days. I take my lunch maybe once every 2 weeks. I am sure you have your reasons for choosing that. However, I will be taking my unpaid lunch as this is my personal time. It takes you a whole hour to eat. Can't you just do that at your desk? I use the full hour however I please. Doing what? Personal things. Where do you do these things? In my personal life. What is so important you need to take an hour every day for? My personal time. Well, this isn't productive. No, it's not. But breaks, they are productive. Toodaloo. I've got a meeting soon. Can you keep it down? No, it's not super serious, but it should be quick too. And then I'm going to rip out for lunch. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Hello, everyone. Well, thank you for joining us. And before we go ahead and get started, I wanted to ensure you all received a copy of the... You called in sick yesterday? Yes, I did. I was under the weather. But you work from home. Correct. So why did you take a sick day? I am not sure what you mean. You can still work from home when you're sick. I have sick days to use when I'm feeling unwell. It's just not a good look. Would you prefer that I not reset and recover so I'm able to show up for work? You know, the company rewards those of us who don't use sick days. If you don't take a day off for 6 months in a row, you are entered to win a $10 gift card. That sounds toxic. Some of us just work harder than others, I guess. And some of us prioritize our health over our job, I guess. Toodaloo. Did you receive your new job contract? Yes, and I did have a question about something that was included. Oh yes, go on. It states that upon signing this agreement, I will no longer be legally allowed to discuss my pay. Yes, that is now standard in all of our work agreements. Is that legal? It is a requirement in accepting this position. And may I ask why? Your compensation is only for you to know. Is that because it is significantly different to those who hold comparable roles to mine within the organization? I am contractually obligated to not answer that question. I signed my agreement without questioning the wage confidentiality clause. All right, then. Well, thank you for your time. Bye for now. Toodaloo. Thank you. We'll talk soon. All right.
What are you doing?
Okay, new year, new responsibilities. Pardon me, is my role changing? I am giving you 4 more projects. On top of my current workload? Yes. I am already near capacity, and is my title and compensation being changed to reflect the new responsibility? No, nothing is changing except your workload. I don't have the bandwidth right now to take on new projects without deprioritizing an existing one. Well, figure it out, work longer hours. I won't be extending my working hours. We are a family here, and work needs to get done, so be a team player. Family? Yes, and some of us need to start acting like it. Okay, good. If you think I'm gonna do more work for free and during my personal time, then you've either lost your mind or you're so brainwashed that you actually believe that that's acceptable. As your sister, I'm gonna be honest, working with you can really suck. Excuse me? I recommend getting a life, outside of work. Toodaloo, fam. I'll have that over to you tomorrow. You aren't logging off for the day now, are you? Well, yeah, it's 5 p.m., which is when my workday ends. Is there an issue? Signing off when there's so much work to do isn't really being a team player now, is it? I thought we were family here. Is this how you treat your family? You want to be treated like family? It'd get you further in your career. Okay, that sounds like some crappy parenting advice, but thanks. Are you making dinner tonight? No, I'll be working. Oh, because work is so much more important than spending time with your family, right? Yeah, that sounds like something I will be bringing up in therapy. What is going on? Whatever. Also, Stephanie has been really annoying lately, so if you could just tell her to leave me alone. Thanks, Mom. Love ya. Bye. What just happened?